South Africa won the toss in the first test and batted against the West Indies. They are now back out after tea and the score is 207 for 1, with Markram on 98 and Tony Dazori on 22 not out. Hello everyone and welcome to the Cricket Forum. Thank you for tuning in. Please slash a like on the video, share and click on that subscribe button because it's free. Also click the links in the video description and support those entities that support the Cricket Forum. This is a live watch along, just carrying you through the match and just be there for a discussion. So you're welcome to put your points in the chat and so we will discuss it. It is not so much of a commentary, but a watch along, just watching what is going on, and we all here together and discuss it as it goes along. So what South Africa having won the toss and have decided to bat. Now, surprisingly, and I do not know how to explain this, or maybe someone in the chat will able to explain this for me, but surprisingly, West Indies leave out Gudakesh Motie out of their playing 11. I am simple, not bright or not intelligent enough to explain it. Good morning, Sheldon. How are you? Maybe Sheldon, maybe you can explain why we leave out Motie out of our playing 11. So they are now 208 for 1. Markram is on 99. Dazori is still on 22. So we leave out our best bowler from the previous series and choose to go into the match with only Chase as a spinner, a recognized spinner in the team. I do not understand. I remember, I think this was Ajas Patel from New Zealand who got 14 wickets in a match in December 2021. And he was dropped from the next match for New Zealand. And I do not know if West Indies is going down a similar path. But then New Zealand has far more options, far more depth, far more quality than the West Indies. And we see where South Africa is playing a left-arm spinner. They left out Maharaj, but they brought in Sunaran Muthusamy, who is a slow left-arm orthodox spinner who have over 200 wickets in first class cricket. He has played 2 test matches so far, but he has been out of the team for a while. And so South Africa is playing a left-arm spinner. Agree they're going into the match with 4 pace bowlers. Gerald Coetzee is making his test debut, and you'd have seen in the SA20 that he's capable of bowling above 145 kilometers per hour. So they are going in with 4 seamers, but they are still picked a slow left-arm spinner in Sunaran Muthusamy. We choose to leave out our slow left-arm spinner. I do not know the reason. And so I'm going to take your comments. Mr. Casanova, good morning. How are you? The selectors keep picking the wrong team. I could not bear to watch the game earlier. It was very difficult, Mr. Casanova one, and it's almost unexplainable. They are now move on to 211 for 1. Zuri is now on 25. Markram is still on 99. Joseph is bowling. So Joseph is bowling. Joseph is the one who have gotten the wicket so far. I cannot explain it. It is gut-wrenching that you left out our best bowler from the previous match and pick Roach, Gabriel, Older, and Joseph. In my opinion, the bowlers in the West Indies team, when I'm selecting my West Indies team, I pick Joseph and Motie. And then I decide who are the other 2 bowlers to play. Play the all-rounder. And I do not understand why Mayers is not bowling as much. Welcome, my friend Sunil Kumar Singh. How are you? West Indies don't choose young blood enough, and even if they don't include in the final 11. Yes, it is very baffling, Sunil Singh, that Motie is not in the 11. One could have understand that Atanase would not have been playing in this match because he did not play it in the warm-up match. I would have included Akeem Jordan, though, Sunil. I definitely would have included Akeem Jordan because all these bowlers are playing, they are similar. Right arm fast, hit the back of the length bowler. The only one who's going to pitch up the ball and look for it to swing is Myers. And I do not know why Myers have not been bowling enough. I don't think Myers bowled enough. Myers bowled only 8 overs so far. And I don't think that we need 4 seamers in the team plus Myers. We don't. We do not need 4 seamers plus Myers to make 5. It is illogical and I cannot understand. And that is why I'm saying that this is too complicated for even me to understand the reason and the rationale why West Indies will going to play 4 pace bowlers, all of them similar, plus Myers. And you have someone like Akeem Jordan in South Africa who pitches up the ball and swings it around. We leave out our best bowler from the last series, while South Africa include a slow left arm orthodox spinner in their bowling attack. And why do we leave out ours? And what is even more complex is the statement that Craig Bradford made yesterday. I do not understand it. Tony Ose, you do not want to accept. They do not. I'm not going there, Tony. Tony, you know that I'm not going to read it. You know, Tony, you are not going to read it. I'm beginning to think about that Sunil Kumar, that Roach Older have become permanent attack of West Indies regardless their performance. That is so true. In the first place, and I've said it on many occasions, I would not have Roach and Older in South Africa. I cannot understand and I do not know why they are playing. Roach in this match is going for more than 5 runs per over. Roach is going for more than 5 runs per over. Markram just hit a 4. Just the 4 off Joseph, so he's now on 103. So South Africa is 215 for 1. Markram just hit a 4, so South Africa now 215 for 1. I just do not understand. I do not understand why we continue to play. Verdi, welcome to the show. Thank you. Hi, this is Verdad Ferrer, listen to you from the UK. Big mistake. West Indies need a spinner. I agree, Verdi. I agree. It need a spinner. We should have played a spinner. Miss Roach should not be in the team at all. I agree with that. Original. How you doing? Good morning. Motie and Thomas should have been selected. I'm not so much in agreement with Thomas. I would not have picked Thomas either because who do you play Thomas for? Arifa have been doing well. In the practice match, Blackwood scored more runs than Thomas. Blackwood has been scoring more runs than Thomas, even in Australia. So who would you play Thomas for? I do not have anything against Thomas, and I know Thomas' time should come, but I do not understand why. Why did they leave out Motie? I can't understand original. I would not have played Thomas. The West Indies pacers are mediocre. You need a frontline spinner. Even if Motie is injured, they should have kept Warwick. Now, surprisingly that you brought up Warwick and Tyrrell. Our 2 best bowlers in overseas cricket away from the West Indies since 2020 has been Warwick and Motie. And none of them is playing in this match. It's very instrumental. We continue to play the tested and overworked bowlers. Uptep Radio to CWI Roach, that is a frontline seamer. I do not get it. Uptep Radio. We need to use our sense of awareness. Jordan is in form. Why not put him in? Atanase in form. Why not put him in? Yeah, Atanase was never going to play, but he was never going to play original. He was never going to play. Drop Older and Roach, I agree. But Akeem Jordan should have been in the team original. I would have picked. Motie has a lower back injury. That's what you are hearing. That's what you are hearing, Sheldon, that Motie has a lower back injury. I have not heard that, and I've made contact with my sources in South Africa, and I've not heard that, Sheldon. So if you have that news, I will follow up. I will contact my source and see what's the situation. It is now 218 for one. Markram is on 104. The Zori is on 26. Chase just completed his 8 overs, so he has gone 14 runs from his 8 over no wicket. Joseph, 11 overs, 44 runs, 1 wicket. Joseph has been under the wicket taker. 219 now for one. Joseph starting his 12th over. What was surprising me, before I get back to your comment, what was surprising me in this match? We know Elgar, I think he made 71. Elgar. In Australia, we have seen over and over and over the Australian pace bowlers lined up Elgar and bowl that short ball under his rib cage, and he's out strangled down the leg side time and time again. In this match, I'm not seeing the West Indies bowlers bowl it once. I saw Gabriel bowl a few bouncers to him. Joseph also bowled a few bouncers to him. And it was a short ball that he was out of, getting caught at third man. Blackwood misjudged the catch, but in the end he catch it. So it doesn't matter how he catch it, he caught it. And that was important. Now he was out of a short ball. But we did not bowl enough short ball to Dean Elgar, especially at his body. We saw him getting out time and time again in Australia, and we were not able to line him up. Is it that we just didn't have the skill to line him up, or we weren't watching the Australian series against South Africa? Because Dean Elgar should not have made 71. We should have lined him up before, just like how that short ball got him. He is suspect to the short ball, and we should have lined him up. 4 pacer is old mentality thing. This is a win game. True, it's an old mentality thing. Roach is looking very ordinary, Mr. Casanova. Originally, playing Thomas as the extra batsman and drop older, he can get you a wicket with the ball. Play. Okay, we always welcome our opinion, and I saw where you are going with that. So it's not necessarily that you're going to drop Mayers, but you're going to drop Old and play Thomas as an extra batsman. He can get you a wicket or 2. But one of the things that I want to emphasize in West Indies cricket, and we must emphasize this, and it must be a way forward. I don't have anything against the players, none of them. I don't know any of them enough to have anything against them. And someone say that you should not try to meet your hero, because if you meet your hero, you may be very disappointed in what you really meet. So I do not have anything against these guys. I do not know them. I critique their performances. I praise their performances. I analyze their performances. That is the extent of my relationship with these guys, with their performances, not with them. So I don't have anything against any one of them. But there are too many bits and pieces cricketers in this West Indies team. West Indies need to pick batsmen and pick bowlers. If they're going to pick an all-rounder, like say Myers, and bat him at number 6, that's the all-rounder position in most teams, number 6, and you have a keeper at 7, and then you have 4 bowlers, whatsoever the combination of those bowlers. When you pick bits and pieces cricketers, they get away with rubbish. So you pick a man who give you 2 wickets, but you really pick him to bat, but he made 20. Now, he made 20, but because he got 2 wickets, you're not going to drop him. That's not how cricket played. The great teams have bowlers who are responsible for getting wickets and batsmen who are responsible for making runs. That is how cricket teams are picked. You have seen in the past, many of you would have witnessed in the past, where bowlers come into a match to get wicket, he made 100 and he was dropped for the next match because he was not picked to bat. He was picked to get wickets. And batsmen, maybe the team not getting any wicket, and they throw the ball to a batsman and say, try a few. And he tried a few and he ended up getting 5 wickets in the match. But he was dropped for the next match because he was picked to bat. And West Indies need to pick persons to bat and pick persons to bowl. And when you pick a bowler to bowl, if he makes 100, That's not why he was picked for. He was picked to bowl. And if you pick a man to bat and he got 5 wickets, that doesn't mean that he should play the next match because he didn't make any runs. There are too many bits and pieces cricketers in this West Indies team. That's why I'm always saying pick batsmen. Pick batsmen. Don't pick all-rounders. Don't pick bits and pieces cricketers. Because to make a team as an all-rounder, you must be able to make it as a batsman and you must be able to make it as a bowler on your own. There are far too many bits and pieces cricketer in this West Indies team. Kenwick, you got Zori is not playing no shot on the leg side. Why not set a field with a short backward square leg and bowl to his body? That's also a tactics. To me, Zori, to me, Elgar, it's like we have no tactics in this match. It's like, it reminds me of when Solskjaer used to coach Manchester United. They have no tactics. And now you saw the genius work that Ten Hag is doing. This is how this West Indies team looks to me. They do not have any tactics. If they have tactics, why more short ball was not bowled to Dean Elgar? 221 for 2 now. Oh, Zuri just got out. I wasn't looking. It appears that it's run out. I wasn't looking. I'm checking here to see how he got out. Yes, run out. Chanda Paul returned to Da Silva. Yes, Zuri run out for 28. Good work that by Chanda Paul. So Zuri is out. Tony Desori is out. So Temba Bavuma is now at the crease. So I missed that because I was talking. So it's now 221 for 2. Good work that by Chanda Paul. Good work, good work. So West Indies got another wicket. It seems like Old and Roach are in trouble. We have been saying that they need to be dropped. They need to drop. I'm calling on us. It is time that we take over West Indies cricket. It is time we take over West. We are not going to we need a revolution. Not a violent revolution. I'm not calling for violence. I'm not a man of violence. I know no way violence. But we need a revolution. We need to get rid of these persons who are destroying West Indies cricket. Older and Roach, time and time again, they have toured with the West Indies. They have been playing matches after matches and not getting any wickets. In Roach's last 5 overseas match, and this one makes 6, you have gotten only 4 wickets. You have not gotten 2 wickets in a match overseas for almost 10 years. And every time we go overseas, he plays in the first match, and they drop him for the second match and say that he's injured, so they're dropping him for the second match to ensure that he played the next away series. This team that was selected, it's selected on one purpose only. With the election coming up next month, that's the purpose. That's why this team was selected. This team was selected to secure votes for the presidency of West Indies election coming up. And don't fool yourself, you Ateneo supporters. While, as I said, I have nothing against the young man. I have nothing against the young man. But you Ateneo supporters, I'm telling you, the only reason why Ateneo is in South Africa is the election. It's Cricket West Indies presidential election coming up. Why Ateneo is in South Africa. And I'm not saying that he's not deserving to be there. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not going down that road. But it's the election why Ateneo is in South Africa. And it's the election in mind why this team was selected. Because how could you select this team? How could you select this squad? I'm not going to hear quarrel this morning because Motie could have been playing. Jimbo could have been there and playing, and South Africa would still be 221. Another wicket gone. Wow, Joseph. Bavuma is walking off. Yes, Joseph, leg before. Bavuma out, leg before. Ducks. His first match as South African Test captain. Temba Bavuma, leg before to Joseph. Good delivery that. Pitched up. Nippy, dead. Him dead. That dead. So Good work, Joseph. Good work, Chanderpaul to run out Zuri. And then immediately after that, Joseph. Joseph, I have said it on so many occasions. Joseph is the leader of this attack. Yes, Black. Yeah, but it wasn't an easy catch. Right, it wasn't an easy catch. Blackwood dropped Elgar slip, but it wasn't an easy catch early in the piece. Sorry about it's the groundsman doing some work out there and the dog back. Sorry about that. It wasn't an easy catch. It wasn't an easy catch. I do not understand why he was dropped either. That's what we are saying. Sir, you should declare who delivered best comments today. Sir, you should declare who delivered best comments today. I'm not quite getting it, my friend. I'm not quite getting it. I'm not quite getting it. Now, this is a comment. This is also a comment from our skipper, Craig Brathwaite. And that's why it's this comment why I find it unbelievable that Motie is not played. 224 for 3, Markram, Peterson. This guy, Keegan Peterson, I think he's a very good batsman. And this is a comment why it still baffled me. This is from Brathwaite. It looks a good wicket. Stats say batters can get runs on this pitch, and the spinners will turn it later in the game. That's a comment from the skipper, Brathwaite. Spinners will turn it later in the game. And yet still, your spinner, who got 13 wickets in the last match, is not in your playing 11. How do you justify that? I heard Sheldon said that he has a lower back injury. I do not get that. My sources in South Africa are not telling me that. They are telling me that he was dropped because the pitch at Centurion looks like a pace bowler pitch. And last year in the test match against India, Indian pace bowlers got 18 wickets in that match. In the first innings, India first innings, and Gideon Rabada got 9 wickets among them. So I think they look at this pitch and went with the pacers. But your best bowler is a left arm spinner. And spinners like when the pitch is fast because the ball turns quicker and bounce more. So I do not understand, and that is a quote from our captain who is saying that the pitch is going to turn later in the game, And you did not pick our best spinners. You go into the match with 5 pace bowlers, all of them similar. The only 2 persons in that team that can bowl above 140 is Gabriel and Joseph. And I must say, I've been very disappointed with how Gabriel has been bowling. Very, very disappointed with the way Gabriel have been bowling. Very disappointed. He has not impressed me at all in this game. So Gabriel have bowled 9 overs for 39 runs. 9 overs for 39 runs. Especially in his first spell, he was spraying the ball all over the place. And they have to take him off after three overs. 3 overs for 19 runs. Very disappointed with the performance of Gabriel. And I as someone who have touted Gabriel to come into the team ahead of Roach. But this performance is so far, he has not been impressive. His first 3 overs went for 19 runs. He has now bowled 9 overs for 39 runs. So at least the other 6 went for 20 runs. Not as bad as the first 3. But I was expecting better from Gabriel. So Elgar made 71. Markram is on 108 not up. Markram can bat now. Markram was going through a lean patch, but he can really bat. But Elgar should not have made so many. Peterson, I also think, can bat. So Alzara Joseph, I've gotten 2 wickets so far, 2 for 47. Zuri run out, Chanderpaul, a fine return to that silver 28, and then the captain, Bavuma in his first test match as captain went length before to Joseph. So West Indies Cricket Board is saying that Motie is injured. Okay, well, that's news to me. I will check it. 5 pace bowlers and 1 part-time bowler. This is ridiculous. It is true. It is true. So I support you 100% with the best bowlers. Thank you, Kenrick. I appreciate that. It means a lot to me. Dave Mohammed, good morning. Morning to you, boss. Dave Mohammed here. I have played for West Indies. This is Dave Mohammed. Dave Mohammed, that's a Chinaman googly spinner. Is it Dave Mohammed, Trinidad? Dave Mohammed, are you the Chinaman googly spinner, or are you the batsman? I keep on mixing up the Mohammed from Trinidad. Jason Mohammed is a batsman, and Dave Mohammed is the left-arm Chinaman googly spinner. I think so. Welcome to the show, Dave Mohammed. Gabriel disappointing so far for real. Yes, he has been disappointed. But thank you. Welcome to the show, Dave Mohammed. Thank you for joining us. Put your comments in the comment section. What do you think about this West Indies 11 that has played? Show us your picture to let us confirm that you are the left-arm Chinaman googly spinner from Trinidad who played a few matches for the West Indies. And this is one of the code coming from our captain. We have some very good bowlers. We look forward to bowling to any batting lineup in the world. Discipline is very important. If we stick to our plans, the result will take care of itself. Well, I want to say to that comment, Craig Brathwaite, West Indies bowling attack was nothing but far from discipline this morning. It was not discipline at all. You could not have considered that bowling attack discipline this morning. It was not discipline. We were spraying the ball all over the place. And why? Why didn't we bowl any short ball to Elgar? Why didn't we bowl at Elgar body this morning? Why we wait until he reached past 50, then we start peppering with the short balls? So if the attack was disciplined, why we weren't doing those things this morning? I do not understand why we were doing those things this morning. 5 pace bowler, Dave. Brathwaite is too defensive as a captain. Now, at 230 for 3, West Indies is on the back foot here. There's no doubt about it that West Indies is on the back foot. Now, there's another thing that I want, since you are here, I just want to congratulate this young lady from Trinidad. I think she's from Trinidad. She has been named in the ICC most valuable team of the World Cup. She got 5 wickets during the World Cup for the West Indies, and she got her wickets at a mere 10 runs apiece, and she was named. I think she's from Trinidad. She played for the Guyana Amazon Warriors, but to the best of my knowledge, she's from Trinidad. She's from Trinidad. I think she's from Trinidad. You can confirm it in the chat. She's Charisma Ramharack. So she has been named in the team of the tournament for the ICC World Cup that just completed, which Australia won for the 6th time. So Chase is bowling 231 for 3. Chase bowling to Markram. Markram is on 110. Keegan Peterson is on 1. So that this young lady, I got a picture with her face so that you can see her. This is the only West Indian in the team of the T20 World Cup that was just concluded. West Indies came 3rd in their zone. They have 2 victories and 2 losses. They lost, as expected, to India and Australia. Not to England and India. They lost to England and India and did not make the semifinals. Interestingly, what is going to happen to Walsh, though? Is it time for Walsh to go? I have no doubt that it is time for Walsh to go. So let's congratulate Charisma Ramharack for being a part of the T20 team at the just concluded World Cup. Well done to Charisma Ramharack, and we should congratulate our players when they did well. So that's the West Indies 11 there on the screen. All fast bowlers, all alike. The only one with some pace is Alzarri Joseph and Shannon Gabriel. And as I say, Gabriel was very wasteful, very, very wasteful this morning. 232 for 3. Who is this bowler now? Who's the bowler there? Well, why are they showing it like, oh, I don't know. 232 for 3. Peterson not out. Markram not out, 111. Peterson is on 1. Alzarri Joseph is still bowling. Alzarri Joseph is still the bowler. Let's take your comments. Let's take your comment here. Oh, okay, she's from Trinidad, but she played for the Guyana Amazon Warriors, but she's from Trinidad. Okay, no problem there at all. She's from Trinidad, but she played for the Guyana Amazon Warriors. So Joseph now, at the top of his mark, he makes his way in 2 slip on a gully, backward point and a cover ball to Markram, and he cuts this away down to the backward point boundary for 4. Good shot that from Markram. So the score pushed up to 236 for 3. That was a good shot. Joseph shot outside the half stump, and Markram standing tall and hit it away backward of point down to the boundary for another 4. Yes, so she's from Trinidad. Congratulations to her. Not only bowlers discipline, but the captain does not have any strategy. Yes, the bowlers were in discipline, and I agree with that, Kenrick. The strategy of Brathwaite left a lot to be desired. West Indies giving South Africa. That's a good point to make here, Mr. Casanova 1. Do you see how Elgar and Markram were literally laughing? They were literally laughing in that big opening stand of 144, I think. They were laughing. They put on 141. So, 141 for the first wicket. They were laughing. They were there batting and laughing and like saying, this is soup. This is soup. I cannot believe. They were laughing. There was no strategy, no discipline. 233 for 6. Now, looking at the cricket though, all that being said, let's analyze this cricket. We hope to get a good spell now. We hope, bowl them. Well done, Joseph. Yark. Markram, yark by Joseph. I was just about to say it. If we can go bam, bam. We are in things. 236 for 3 can become 236 for 5. But why does he have to make 115 before we yarked him? Why? Why he has to make 115 before he's York? Well done, Joseph. I've been saying it for years and for about 2 years now. And those who don't want to listen need to sit down and take notice. Joseph is the leader of this attack. And there's no place in this attack, especially in overseas competition, in overseas tournament for Roach. Joseph must be given the new ball. And I'm going to say it. McKinley Clark need to be a part of the West Indies squad, and Akeem Jordan should have been in this test ball in the new ball. But that being said, let's support the 11. We criticize the 11 that has been playing enough now. We criticize them enough now. Let's talk about the cricket. Let's see how we can get back all of this game. 236 for 4. At 141 without loss. It clear that South Africa was in charge. We're at our cricket now. It clear. Just let me run through a few comments quickly. Yes, she's from Trinidad. Yes, Sheldon, thank you. Someone had said that before. Yes, she's from Trinidad. She's the sister of the lady on Sportmax. Okay, very well. I would not let Walsh go. I would keep him as the bowling coach. Good point there. Yes, he could stay on as a bowling coach. She's a sister of Maria Ramharack and Sportsmax Zone. Yes. Thank you for that. At this rate, they could make over 400, but we go bam, bam right now, and we're back in the game. Wow, what a ball. Good ball. Yorked him. This guy, Henrik, he can bat also. He played for Henrik Klaasen. He played for Guyana Amazon Warriors in the CPL. and he had a good SA 20. That was a good delivery from Joseph, a good Yorker. 236 for 4, you know. The match is even right now, you know. South Africa will have to bat good. But if West Indies can bowl good from here, we have a good chance of getting them out for 320, 330. We could get the other 6 wickets. They have a local language tale. The guy was coming in at 7, and I think it's going to be, what's his name, Muthusamy. He's not a bad local batsman. He's definitely not a bad local batsman. But he has played 2 test matches for South Africa about 5-6 years ago, and he was dropped. I think his highest score was 49. I think he made a 49 not out. So he's not a bad local batsman, but coming back into the team after being out for so long, he will be under pressure. So if we can get another wicket now, if we can get 2 wickets, if we can get another 2 wickets for 30 runs, so there are 267 for 6, we would have wrestled the initiative. But after this spell from Joseph, because I think he's now about 5 overs into this spell. I think after T, he was an 8 over. At T, I think it was about 10 over T. So this is his 4th over now. This is his 4th over. You know, the leg before for Bavuma, I thought it was another wicket, but it was the replay. I thought it was another wicket. So this is his 4th over, so he's probably going to go 2 more in this spell because he has gotten the 2 wickets. He's going to see now who's going to follow up. Who's going to follow up Joseph? This is very important. Who's going to follow up Joseph? Please slash a like on the video and please click on that subscribe button. It's free to subscribe. And click on those links in the video description from Best Buy USA and Soulmate Cricket Shoes. Chase is now bowling. Chase is not doing such a bad job. He has gone 24 runs off his 10.2 overs. That's not a bad job. At least he's tying up one end. But who's going to come after Joseph now and keep the pressure? Roach is leaking runs. I would bring back Older. I would bring back Older. After Joseph, I would bring back Older. Yes, because Older didn't bowl so bad, especially in his second spell. In his first spell, he looked tired and dazed and lackadaisical. But in his second spell, he was getting the ball to go in and out. So I would bring back Older. I would bring back Older after Joseph. But this is a very impressive spell from the young Antiguan fast bowler Alzarri Joseph. So 3 for 53 from his 14 overs, and they are 241 for 4. Interestingly, he's the only one who have got the wicket so far. The other batsman was run out. Zuri was run out. A combination of Chanda Paul and Da Silva. Boss, we keep making the same mistake over and over. When they will learn, our spinners, they damage over the years. I played 5 test matches in 5 different countries. I was never given a fair chance. I know your story, Dave Mohammed. I know your story. And thank you. I'm going to invite you on the show one day for an interview, Dave Mohammed. Please, send me your email address. I'm going to put my email. Let me put in my email address in the chat. I'm putting my email address in the chat so that you can send me your email address and let me invite you onto the show. And so we interview you. You need to tell your story. So that's my email address. You need to tell your story, Dave Mohammed. I remember. Seems our bowlers go in with no plan. Yes, we were discussing that earlier. The captain seems we were discussing that earlier. They didn't seem to have a plan. That is so true. Abdullah Simpson, the unpredictable channel. 2 new batsmen, give Myers a run at them. That's also an option. That's also an option because Myers is going to pitch up the ball and he's going to swing it. I said earlier that I think Myers have been on the ball. And that's why I don't think we need Older and Myers in this team. I think right now Myers is ahead of Older. Although I said I would have given Older the ball. But if you choose to give it to Myers instead of Older, I still don't have an issue with that. Because I have Myers as one of the bowlers who's going to perform best in this match. I was expecting to see Myers bowl some more. But no, we need to get another 2 wickets for, say, another 28, 30 runs. If we can have them 275 for 6. So let's work on 275 for 6. Well, they're going with my option. They're going with Older. Jason Older is back into the attack. I hope this is a good spell. I'm not going to bowl Reefer. I'm not going to bowl Reefer. No, I'm not going to bowl Reefer. Bring Mohammed on an interview. Yes, I'm going to bring him on an interview. I put my email address in the chat so that he can email me and I can set up the interview. We have a batting crisis last 10 years. So happy for Atane's pick. Next, I hope Nadu does well. And let's get these non-performing, tired batsmen out of the team. I remember Dave Mohammed. I remember him too, Vernon Jacobs. He never get an extended run for a true good shot that by Klaasen through the covers. Older need to bowl a tight spell right now. Older need to show that he works his game in this team. He cannot come and bowl a half volley first ball. Klaasen just eased on the front foot and drove it forward a point down to the boundary for 4. Older need to bowl a good spell right now. He needs to show that he worked. Why is this thing buffering? All of a sudden, this thing buffering. 250 for 4. Older need to bowl a good spell right now. Come on, Older. That was a float. It was a floaty off volley outside the half stump. It was a floaty off volley outside. Yeah, we are way behind in overrate. Way behind in the overrate. We usually go over extra half hour in the evening. Two new batsmen and they bowl in Chase. Well, Tyrell, I got your point. The thing about it though, Chase has bowling level overs for 25 runs. And as in batsmen, bowling is about partnership too. So Chase bowling 11 overs for 25 runs. He actually tied down the bowling he tied down the batsman. He was keeping one end tight. Who is that at backward point? Was that Joseph? You can't have the fast bowler who just bowl 4 overs at backward point. Older that's a better delivery. That's a better delivery from Older. It nipped back shortly off the seam. That's a very good delivery. It going over the stump, that will be not out, but that's a very good delivery. Yes, look at that ball. Look at that delivery, how he hit the pitch hard and it darted back and took class on the tie pad. When these South Africans come out to bowl, they're not going to be bowling any floaters. They was not going to bowl any floaters. I understand your point. John P. Nicol, but I'll also understand the point that he bowled 4 overs immediately after tea. And he's your premier bowler. So you don't want to give him more than 4 overs. They could have given him another one. I wouldn't have a problem with they giving him another one. But I also still don't have a problem with they saying that we are going to use him in short bursts. But a good point to make though, John Peel. He just got a wicket in the over. Give him one more. Give him one more. What seemed to happen is that when they went in for tea, they've decided that we're going to give Joseph 4 overs. That's what seemed to happen enough. Mark you, I understand that. They're going to give him 4 overs. So he bowled the 4 overs, and although he got a wicket in his 4th overs, you go with the flow, give him another one. While I understand they do not want to bowl him for too long, because they want to bowl him in short bursts. I also understand what John P. Nicol is saying. He got a wicket in his fourth over. So give him another one. I understand that. And you may well be right, John P. You may well be right. But it's also that they probably don't want to bowl him for more than 4 overs. They are bowling him in short bursts and ask him to give everything. So that's a good point you made. That's a good point you made. 254 for 4. Oh, Chase. That's a long up, Chase. That's a long up. Oh, come on, Chase. 254 for 4. Peterson is now on 5, Klaasen on 14. Come on, Chase. You have been bowling well. That's a nothing delivery, man. Down the leg side, and Klaasen just helps it on its way down to fine leg for 4. That's a nothing delivery. The South African bowlers will not be playing with us when we got. Yes, they will be hitting the pitch very hard. It's not these little floaty thing. That's a better delivery. Bring him onto the front foot. West Indies have South Africa to kill right now. And we still bowling Chase. G's. Chase starting to bowl them lollies. Yes, maybe he has been bowling too long now. We need Myers should come on from Chase end. But I didn't like that older bowl just now. He wasn't hitting the pitch very hard. Dave Mohammed, look at this. Zimbabwe take a break for 5 years. We went and beat them. A club team could beat Zimbabwe right now. We need to pick spinners who could bat and fast bowlers who could bat also. Tex Green game over. Well, we have different opinion on the all-rounders and the bit past cricketers. I think we should pick specialists. Charlie X. Chase starting to bowl lollies. Joel Williams, welcome to the show. This team have 7 persons who can bowl. They have 9. If you look at Blackwood and Brathwaite and Reefer. So I guess everyone can bowl. Blackwood, yes, every one of them bowl. Every one of them bowl except the keeper and Chandapal. Mayor should come on. Yeah, yes. I like this type of conversation when we're giving our opinions and who should come on now. In my opinion, I called for Older, saw Older came on, but I never liked that first over, especially that half volley that he just floated it up to Klaasen, and Klaasen drove it through the cover. I never liked that. Klaasen is dangerous. Bring on Gabriel or even Roach. No carry 7, not Roach. I agree that Gabriel never bowled well this morning, but not Roach. Better deliver that, Older. Better deliver that. And so let's watch this over I'm going to watch this over. Charlie X. I think we are underutilizing Reefer as a bowling option, to be honest. Well, I love those things. So let's watch this over. So Older is at the top of his mark. We'll be bowling to Klaasen. Klaasen is on 14. Older begins to make his way, passes the umpire, bowl to Klaasen. Klaasen onto the front foot, leaves alone. The ball goes through to the keeper. We're watching this over. Let's watch this over. Klaasen leaves that one alone outside the off stump. Klaasen is on 15 from 15 deliveries. Peterson is on 5 from 17 deliveries. South Africa 255 for 4. Klaasen seconds in his crease. Older turns at the top of his mark. Klaasen pats away. Older begins to move in now. Lengthens his stride. Passes the umpire ball to Klaasen down the leg side. He clipped this away down behind square. The fielder comes off the boundary. Chandapal and returns to the keeper Da Silva. 1 run. The score moves up to 255 for 4. 255 for 4. We need to go bam. We just have to be creative. Yes, we need to be creative. Bowl 2 short balls. That is true. Yeah, this guy Peterson, who's batting at number 5, who's on 5 from 19 deliveries. I think he's a good batsman. I think he's a very good batsman. Older turned in the distance. gathers momentum, passes the umpire ball to Peterson. That one ducked into him, beaten. Take him on the pad, no appeal. Good delivery from Older. Older is now hitting the pitch much harder than he was before. That was another good delivery. I agree, we are not using Reefer. We never know what he can do. Well, I love these opinions, and I love we all giving our different opinion. That is what this community is about. Charlie X, welcome. It's a long time I don't see you in the comment section. Cricket Forum, you ever do radio commentary? You sound experienced, man. Ha ha ha. Thank you for that comment. No, I've never done commentary. I've never done commentary on radio. I covered the CPL last year for KLA Sport Radio in Jamaica. I covered it, but it was not live commentary. It was a summary each evening at 5:30 Jamaica time, but it wasn't live. It wasn't live commentary. Yes, he's a good batsman. I think he's good. Kevin Peterson, I rate him. All is bowling better. That is true. Apart from that first half volley, let's look at this delivery. Peterson, seconds, Ola up to the wicket, ball, Peterson onto the front foot, stroking this out to the cover, Brathwaite field, and there's no run. So that's the end of is that the end of the over? The score remained on 255 for 4. Is that the end of? Yes, it's the end of the over. So after 66 overs, South Africa winning the toss and batting are 255 for 4. Peterson is on 5, Klaasen is on 15. So South Africa batting first, 255 for 4. This has been a much better bowling performance from the West Indies after tea. It looks like they really come to the party. Bring on Gabriel. I'll go for Myers before Gabriel, but nothing wrong with that, Caris. I'll go for Myers before Gabriel. I would not give Chase another over, but they are continuing the chase. Chase to Klaasen down the leg side. Da Silva skipped across to his left and collect no run. Chase to Klaasen. Klaasen seconds over his bat. Chase, the right arm off spinner out of Barbados and the West Indies. Over the wicket to Klaasen. Short delivery. The batsman on his back foot eases the ball to forward short leg and there's no run. Just defending there in the back foot is Klaasen. Chase rubs the ball in his pants. Up to the wicket after a few strikes and ball to Klaasen. Klaasen on the front foot, stroke it down to mid-on. The fielder skipped across to his left field and there's no run. 3-dot delivery so far in this over from Chase. Polishes away, turns, right arm over the wicket, a slip, forward short leg mid-on, Chase to Klaasen. Klaasen on the back foot and click this away down to square leg. The fielder comes off the boundary and they got a singer. The score now pushed up to 256 for 4. We are in the 67th over being bowled by Chase. Caris, let's see Caris. Eddie, Motie, we go on to bring. I'm hearing that Motie is injured. I need to check my source. I'm hearing that Motie is injured. So let's check my source. Yes, we want Carlton in the commentary box. John T. Nicole, you're swelling my head, man. You're swelling my head. Man. Yeah. Thank you, though, for those comments. Surprise, he's 12, man. I heard that he's injured. Roach is a waste of time. He should never be in the team. Akeem Jordan. We have been discussing that, but Winston King, welcome to the show and thanks for your comment. What should we do next? Should we take off Chase? A short delivery from Chase, whipped away by Keegan down to the man on the mid-wicket boundary, fielded by Roach. And the score now is 257 for 4. I think it is time we take off Chase. Chase has done a job when Joseph was bowling. No doubt about that. He did a very good job when Joseph was bowling. Can't complain about that. But I think now he's looking ordinary. We need to change it up. Some of you are saying Gabriel. I'm saying Myers. But if they choose Gabriel, I'm still okay with that. If Gabriel comes and bowl a fast spell, I am still okay with that. But I think now we should give Chase a break. As long as I don't bring back Roach, I'm okay. As long as Roach comes back into the attack, whether they go with Gabriel or Myers, I am okay with whosoever they go with. Winston King, they should bring back Gabriel. Fine. I'm comfortable with that. I'm comfortable with Gabriel. I'm comfortable with Myers. I just don't want them to bring back Roach, Dave Mohammed. I think the people of the Caribbean are disturbed right now to see the state of West Indies cricket. It's about time we start to do some reshuffling right now because we will keep spinning top in mud. That's true. We are not comfortable with the state of West Indies cricket. Dear Mohammed, I've put my email in the chat. Please send me an email. I need you to come onto the program and we have an interview. West Indies studying the overrate right now instead of winning the game. Well, Gabriel is back to replace Older. That's a short delivery, and Keegan ride it nicely and played it down to mid-on, no run. 257 for 4. We are in the 67th over, so Gabriel is back in the attack. Why Older only got 2 overs? Was it only 2 overs that Older got? Yes, he got only 2 overs. And I think the second over was very good. So are they going with very, very short bursts? Or are they carrying Older from the next end? No problem. No problem with this. We need 2 wickets. Yeah, we need 2 more wickets now. If we can get another 2 wickets, if we can go bam, bam, 2 for 10, 2 for 12, we are in business. This match is tight. 257 for 4. Gabriel muscles his way in, ball to Keegan, an inside edge, misses the leg stump and goes out into the onside. They got a singer. So that ball came back into Keegan. He looked to force it away through the offside. He got the inner portion of the bat. The bat went between the stump and his body into the onside, and they got a singer. Good delivery that from Gabriel. It was a challenge in the stump. Keegan went on his back foot, tried to force it through the offside, but it came in and hit the inside portion of the bat. So that was a good delivery from Gabriel. He's at the top of his mark. Just tuning. Can't believe Roach was selected. Yes, that has been an hot topic. Armanpreet Singh, welcome to the show. Sir, talk about Aiden Markram innings. It was a good innings, but this is a large the West Indian challenge. Gabriel muscles his way into Klaasen. Klaasen drives that down to mid-off. Good looking shot. Aiden Markram went bowled by Joseph before it was York. He faced 174 deliveries. It's 18 spanking force. It was a good innings from Markram, especially his driving through the offside was very pleasing. There were some very crisp shots through the offside. He cut the ball well. He drove through the offside well. There were not a lot of strokes on the onside. To my memory right now, I cannot remember a shot through the onside, but he played some very pleasing shot through the offside. He hit 18 crisp 4. There was one particular over. That's a lovely shot from Klaasen through mid-on, down to the boundary for 4. Gabriel over pitching on his pad, and he just came onto the front foot and he drove it magnificently between mid-on and the bowler down to the boundary for 4. So the score pushed up to 262 for 4. Good shot that by Klaasen. Lovely, lovely. The bowler could see the maker's name. There was one particular over in which Roach troubled Markram, in which he got 2 balls went down to the third man boundary for 4. 2 of them for 4 in each over. And maybe if we had 3 slips, maybe then he would have gotten out. But there weren't 3 slips, there were only 2. So that is history. But Markram did play some lovely shots through the offside. He hit 18 fours. He faced 174 deliveries. He was in control before he was yorked by Joseph. Would rather have a batsman in for Roach because he's not getting wickets, just taking up space. That is so true. Even if you play Thomas, even if you play Atanase. Wicket, yes, there's another wicket. Gabriel got a wicket. Well done. Gabriel got a wicket. I never saw it. I was focusing on the screen. Gabriel got a wicket. Caught Joseph, ball Gabriel for 20. Bring back Gabriel or Myers. What were we saying? Well done to all those who were calling for Gabriel. So it was a short ball to Klaasen. He was beaten by pace. He was looking to pull it away. It rushed onto him. It surprised him. Joseph running in and took a good catch. Well done, Gabriel. Well done, Captain Brathwaite. Well done, Joseph. Well done to the chat who was asking for Gabriel to come back. I said Myers, but I also said Myers or Gabriel, as long as it's not Joseph. I said so, Charlie X. I said so. I said it, Charlie X. What is Charlie X saying? Let's see what Charlie X is saying. I'll be honest, I think Gabriel is causing some discomfort for Keegan. Well done, Charlie X. But he just need to be patient with that lion and length. Well done, Charlie. That's why I love this community. I love this community. We know the cricket in this community, you know. We know the cricket. Man, you sound like a real pro. Thank you, Winston King. Thank you, sir. It means a lot to me. But I tried. Capricorn, and it is very important. I try hard because I need to keep the standard. Well done, Charlie X. Well done. Wow, Gabriel does it. Well done. We need another quick wicket now. Because at the end of the day's play, if they are 280 for 6, well, it's going to go further than that. Because the game is going until about 10:30 Jamaica time. So another hour and a half. Whoa, another hour and a half. I need some food. Told you Gabriel is the man. Yes, you were saying that in the chat. This guy that come into the crease, Muthusamy, he can bat, you know. He can bat, but I think he's under a little bit of pressure because I've not played for about 5 years. But he's a good little left-handed batsman. Left hand, right. I think it's left hand. But he can bat. If we can get him now, and Jansu coming after him, good delivery that from Gabriel. He tried to york him first ball, but he dug it out. Well bowled, Gabriel. Well bowled. So after 67 over, South Africa winning the toss and choose to bat. They are 262 for 5. Muthusamy is on 0, and Keegan Peterson is on 7. Joseph has so far gotten 3 wickets, and Gabriel 1. Klaasen was trying to pull that delivery. It rushed him. Gabriel, this is the number one reason why I say not Roach. Not Roach. Roach is not doing anything with the ball. I would bat Roach right now. I am not afraid of Roach. I want to bat Gabriel. There comes Roach. So Roach has taken over from the other end. Roach has replaced Chase. So Roach makes his way in, jogged up to the crease and bowled to Peterson outside the half stump. The batsman stroke it down to cover, and there is no run. So Roach is in the attack. We wish him well. Get a wicket for us now, Roach, and shut us up. Get a wicket for us, Roach. We don't want Roach in the team. We don't want him to be bowling, but he's West Indies. He's representing West Indies right now. So let's support Roach. Roach is going to get a wicket. Let's Roach get a wicket. Let's Roach get a wicket. Dave Mohammed comment is on the screen. Roach took Peterson onto the front foot. That one came back into him. It goes down to fine leg. The fielder off the boundary. Joseph came in and returned it to the keeper. So Peterson gets a single. The score moves up to 263 for 5. Dave Mohammed, that what happened with Imran Khan? So there's Dave Mohammed comment on the screen. I think they will be all out soon now. Can't hold the pace anymore. Let's see if we could get them out for 320. I'm being realistic because these two guys at the crease can bat. Jansu can bat. But then I think Rabada, Norker, and Cortez, I think those are 3 sitting wickets. Although Rabada will come and swing his bat. But Roach is good. Score, please. 263 for 5. Sorry about that. 263 for 5. Markram made 115. Elgar made 71. Zuri made 28. And Klaasen made 20. So apart from the openers, and Blackwood did drop Elgar early. It was not a straightforward catch. He did drop him early. Before you guys get a heart attack, you should realize that this West Indies team is not the team of 30 years ago. Yes, Luke, we know, but we still have to enjoy ourselves. We still have to enjoy the cricket. Welcome to the community, and just keep the vibes going. You know, we know the West Indies team is not good, but it's all about the community experience. It's all about us here chatting and building a relationship. Because believe you me, this community is good for me. There are times when I'm down and I come on a broadcast and this community lifts me up. So you guys have been marvelous. And I'm telling you, Hubert, if you're a part of this community and put your comments in the comment section on the live show and so on, you'll realize that we have a very vibrant, highly opinionated community with different opinions. And we welcome all of those opinions. We welcome all of them. Roach, round the wicket to bowl to Muthusamy, squeeze this is out. Good work there. Who gave that chase? The ball run down to third man and they're back for 3. It appears that we saved the boundary. Good attempt at a Yorker. So although Muthusamy get 3 from that delivery, it was a good attempt at a Yorker by Roach. Now my Roach is gonna get a wicket. Let's support Roach. Let's support Roach. Did Joseph say, I don't like my fast bowler making those dive on the boundary, you know. Can let it go, man. Let it go. Good work between Joseph and Chase. But I would have preferred that ball went for 4 than my leading fast bowler diving to save a single. That's my opinion. Let it go for 4, man. They got 3. Good delivery that by Roach. I tell you, Roach is going to get a wicket. Roach is going to shut us up. I bet you Roach shut us up. We are passionate about our Maroons over here, lal. Right, we are very passionate. Shai Hope should give him good, consistent run. Shai, people are going to tell you that Hope did get a good, consistent run. And in his last 15 test matches, he averages only 17. They are going to tell you. But let us tune in on this game. Let us tune in on this game. We beat our West Indies players when they are to bat. But with South Africa 266 for 5. Let us see if we can get the other 5 wickets for another. Get them all for 320. Get them all for 320. We have about an hour and a half, an hour and 20 minutes remaining in today's play. Please slash a like on the video and click on the subscribe button in the bottom right hand corner. It's free to click. And please click on those links in the video description and support Best Buy USA and Soulmate Cricket Shoes who are sponsoring today's broadcast. Hubert, the West Indies scheme can be competitive if the selectors pick the right guys and if they perform. Sheldon, every run count. New Zealand 1 by 1 run. What a lovely match that was, Sheldon Smith. It's the second time that a team is winning a match by 1 run. You know which team was the first team to do it? West Indies, 1983 at Adelaide Oval. Courtney Roach to Craig McDermott. Short delivery, hit the glove, keeper took the catch. I think it was Juna Murray. Same thing last night. Short delivery by Wagner. Hit the gloves of James Anderson, blunder the keeper, took the catch. 1 run, always 1 run, always a short delivery coming off the gloves. It was the 4th time in the history of cricket that a team was asked to follow on and win in the match. This time it was England who suffered that scenario. England suffered from asking New Zealand to follow on. Australia, on the 3 previous occasions, it have always been Australia. It have always been Australia who have asked a team to follow on and they lost the match. And the last occasion, I think it was 2001 in India at Calcutta, when that magnificent partnership between Royal Dravid and VVS Latchman, very, very special Latchman, and Royal Dravid, put on that magnificent partnership. And Australia lost after asking India to follow on. You remember a few weeks ago when we were discussing if West Indies should enforce the follow-on if Zimbabwe did not reach the follow-on total. And I said to you that I'd want my bowlers to rest. I wouldn't want West Indies to enforce the follow-on. If England had gone back to bat, I am telling you, they would not have lost this match. The only reason why they lost this match is because those bowlers were tired, and the New Zealand openers were able to put on a good partnership, and the rest of the batsmen were able to rest and comes out and set England a good total. They should not have enforced the follow-on. Bowlers are tired after bowling out a team for 200 and odd runs in the first innings. Good delivery that from Gabriel. Loud appeal. Loud appeal. Touchdown in the right area. Will they go for the review? No 8 seconds remaining. No movements from Brathwaite. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Time up. That was a good delivery. Muthusamy beat outside the off stump. Touch it down in the right area. That was close to the bat. I want to see what Sika is saying. That was very close to the bat. Very close to the bat. Very, very close to the bat. Folks gave away the game with 6 runs to go. I could not understand the shot he played. I never saw the shot he played, Sheldon. When there were 249 for 8, I think who was bowling? I don't remember who was bowling. Gabriel, that's another good delivery. That one took off. Do you remember the days when Walsh and Ambrose and Marshall, Garner, you remember the days when Garner used to hit that hard length and the ball flew from a hard length past the batsman's chest? That's what just happened a while ago with Gabriel to Muthusamy. It's a good bowling here from Gabriel. If Gabriel can be consistent bowling like this, especially those 2 last deliveries that he bowled, he should always be in the team. But the problem is that he keep on breaking down and he's keep on unfit. Let's see. Gabriel muscles his way in. Up to the wicket, ball to Muthusamy, leaves this one outside the half stump. That's the end of the over. And at the end of the over, South Africa choosing to bat are 266 for 5. So West Indies is fighting back here. 266 for 5 after 69 overs. 260. So 21 overs remaining in the day's play. Just 113 minutes to bowl those 21 overs. We are not going to bowl them. I think we are going to bowl about 18. About 18 the most. No, we're not going to bowl 18 either. 15 the most. 16 the most. I think we're going to bowl about 16 overs the most. So can we get 3 or 4 wickets in those 16 overs? So we're going to bowl about 85 overs for the day instead of 90. Let's see if I'm good with my prediction. We're going to bowl about 85 overs for the day instead of 90. Can we get about 3-4 wickets in those 15 overs? If we knock over one of these and knock over Yansu, we could bowl them out for less than 300. But we need to knock over. We need 2 more quick wickets and we are in business. We are in business. 266. So as I was saying, Sheldon, folks got 2 runs and the score moves to 251 for 8. And I turned off the TV, I said England won. And when I woke up this morning and saw New Zealand won by 1 run, I was shocked. So I never saw how folks got out because I turned off the TV. I turned off the TV then. I said the same thing about that game. Okay, thank you. Thank you for your comment, Shanga. Sheldon Smith depend on your location. Okay, they are having a good shot. That's what I'm saying, that we have a good shot. I agree. England lost because they enforced the follow-on. True, Charlie X. Charlie X know the cricket, you know. Charlie X know the cricket, man. Which is your favorite commentator? My favorite commentator. To be honest with you, I don't want to sound arrogant. I'm a very humble person. But I back myself. I back myself all the time. So I try and choose who is my second favorite commentator. Bishop, Asha Boger. It's between Bishop and Asha Boger. It is between Bishop and Asha Boger. So 1 is 2 and 1 is 3. But I am 1. I'm not being arrogant, but I back myself. I'm a Jamaican. We are like that. You remember before the 2008 Olympics? Well, those of you who were in Jamaica, Before Bolt leave the island for the 2008 Olympics, he was interviewed, and they were asking him about what he expect to do at the Olympic. And he said, "On a relax, man. Me have to deal with the thing and come back and have a happy." So that's confidence in yourself. But I back myself. Breaker environment, welcome to the show, man. Oh, may I see this notification? Oh, my notification expired. No, it is not. It is not. It is not, my friend. It is not legend. It is not legend. Chat, it is not legend. England was to never follow on that, where they lost the game. Yes, they should have not enforced the follow on. They should have never. And that's why I was saying against Zimbabwe, we should have not enforced the follow on either. This has been a good spell by Gabriel, a very good spread. So 2 over, 1 made of 5 runs, 1 wicket. His first spell went for 19, his second for 13, his third for 7, and his fourth so far. In all of those previous spells, he was bowling 3 overs. So I think they're going to give him another over. Roach to Peterson, pulls, drop. Is that drop? Is the silver drop that? It was a short ball from Roach. The batsman pulled. The silver was going to his left and then has to come back to his right. So it came off either the bat or the body. Let's see. Short, Keegan pulled. Was it off the gloves? Let's see, slow motion. No, it misses everything. It misses everything. Good ball from Roach. Roach to Peterson. Peterson covers up the bowler fields in his follow through. That was a good delivery from Roach. What it happened, it swung late. It swung after it passed the batsman. But it's good to see Roach bowling a short ball and testing them. Testing. John P. Nicol. Good vibes. Thank you. What do you think about WPL? Very good. It's going to do a lot for women cricket. And I'm happy to see that the women are start earning some money. And 2 West Indians have been selected for the WPL. Deandra Dottin and our captain, Ailey Matthews. And I'll be doing some watch along on the WPL. It is very good for cricket. And you know, the BCCI is boasting that it's the second richest cricket tournament in the world. The Major League Cricket will have a say about that. And the International League T20 is going to have a say about that next year. Roach to Muthusamy down the leg side. Good take that by the silver. Diving away to his right. It appears that Roach went for the Yorker there, but he missed it down the leg side. The silver skipped to his right and then dove to his right. Good take. Well done, Da Silva. Joseph Gabriel should stay together for a while. I always love to see Gabriel and Joseph opening the bowling. But somehow Roach is a senior statesman, so he's always opening the bowling. How long now this watch along started? I think it started about 8 o'clock Jamaica time, just about 9 o'clock in your time in Trinidad. Charlie X, Everton, darling, unfortunate. And Gabriel is already 34, so he won't be paired with Joseph for long. Yes, Gabriel is 34, but when he gets it right, and they are using down the leg side, hit the tie pad, the silver could not collect, and it run away down to the boundary for 4. Roach must be tighter than this. We have them under pressure. Roach, Lord, appealing to the press strokes. Yeah, is he giving out? We have to review that. Yes, they went up. Muthusamy leave one outside the half stump. It dart back and hit him. It may be high, but that's the only thing can save him. Height. That's the only thing can save him. But I'm glad they review it. Good decision to review. Let's see what happened. Legal delivery. Pitch outside the half stump. The batsman leave alone. The only thing can save him is height. Good point. Good point. Charlie X, that's a good point breaker environment is making there. And this is the world #1 bowler. The only thing can save him there is height to me. Let's see. He didn't play a stroke, so you go straight to ball tracking. Straight to ball tracking. Why are they still showing spin vision? It's ball tracking. He never played a stroke. The only thing can save him there is height. Charlie X, that's a good point. That's a good point breaker environment is making there. Charlie X. Where in the US can you watch the match? Hotstar is showing it. I don't have a link for the US. Hotstar, fan code. Umpire's call. Clipping the top of half stump, of leg stump. Good decision to review. I told you the only thing that could save him was height. Just clipping the bails. Just keep clipping the blades. He's giving it out? No, that's not right. No, the umpire made a mistake here. What? Did he give it out originally? Oh, the original decision was out. I'm sorry. I apologize. I thought the original decision was not out. I apologize. I thought the original decision was not out. So it was umpire's call. I told you. No, you see, I'm saying that I studied the cricket, you know. Muthusamy can bat. He can bat. But I know that he's under pressure. Because for the last 5 years, he has not played. What I told you, we don't want Roach to bowl. We never want him to the squad. But we must support him because he's bowling and we're going to look at wicket. Didn't I say that? Didn't I say that Roach is going to get a wicket and we need to support him? I said it. And this is what it is all about. We criticize them, we bash them, but when they're in the field, we have to support them. And this is why, at the beginning, while we criticize the team that was selected, that is why I encourage us to move the conversation away from criticizing the team that was selected and start supporting those who are playing. That's why I move the conversation away from that. And thank you. Thank you for moving the conversation away from that. So 271 for 6. Remember I had said also, when they were 240 something, I said we need another 2 wickets before they reach 270. They reached 271. So we are on the ball. Remember, I said that, you know. Listen back into the chat. I said it. That's why I'm saying I back myself. Roach to Gabriel to Peterson. That's why I back myself. 2 wickets before they reach 270. Must support whoever on the field. Correct, Charlie X. Correct. Must support whoever is on the field. We can criticize, but we must support. Dave Mohammed, I think cricket is 90% of brain and 10% of skill. If we can change thinking towards the highest level of the game, West Indies will head in the right direction. We just cannot be chopping and changing. Very good comment. No one will disagree with that comment. Well, there will be persons disagreeing with your comment, but the vast majority. Because remember, no matter what you do in life, no matter what you say, at least 5% are going to disagree with you. So when I say that, I mean the vast majority is going to disagree with you. Breaker environment, how you doing? Breaker environment, no, I couldn't cook any curry goat on the beach. I couldn't cook any, but you love the view, don't you, breaker environment? You love the view, yes, man. Also, you follow the Vinci 110 auction, Shadwick there. T20 auction, Shadwick. No, I was not following it. You can please, breaker environment, tell us what is going on. Tell us what is going on there. I'm still saying they're not making 300. 272 for 6. Gabriel makes his way in over the wicket. Ball to Peterson. Peterson dab this to the right of Gully, who runs across to his right field, that is Chase, and I got a single. The score moves up to 273, 272 for 6. Dead, man, him dead. Leave alone. Leave alone. Only the height could have saved him. Roach is on the side, so let him bowl. Yes, we must support those who are on the team. We don't think he should be there, but once he takes the field, we have to support. 272 for 6. Sheldon, I hope you're right, Sheldon. Sheldon, I hope you're right. But I am a little more conservative because Janssen can bat, Peterson can bat, Rabada might comes and swing his bat. So I'm saying 320. But Sheldon, I hope you are right. I want you to be right. Gabriel to Janssen. Janssen stand tall and defend it down to mid-off. Solidly behind that. So he's cranking it up here. Gabriel is bowling above 90 miles per hour. Gabriel is cranking it up. This is his last over in this spell, I think. They're going to bring back Joseph from this end. That's a correct decision. Dean Elgar were both laughing at the West End. That is true. Yes, Jupiter, I said it. They were laughing. If you're in Jamaica, I think you said you're a Jamaican. MPEG TV's Flow Sport is carrying it in Jamaica. Flow Sport is carrying it in Jamaica. Sheldon Smith, good shot, lovely shot by Janssen. Roach pitched up our volley and he drove it inches from the stump at the bowler end down to the boundary for 4. Wow, Gabriel should say, not Roach. Our volley from Gabriel and Janssen drove that pleasingly good shot down to the boundary for 4. What a lovely shot. Oh my. MPEG TV, Flow Sport in Jamaica. Sheldon Smith, I'm just seeing here that you can watch it on Bing Sport in the USA. So you can watch it on Bing Sport in the USA. You can try Smart Crick, which is a free app. And in Jamaica, in the Caribbean, you can watch it on Flow Sport. Welcome to the show, MPEG TV. Kenroy Camber, how you doing? Long to see you. Can watch on it. Yes, so I gave the challenge that you can watch it on. It's a local Vinci T10 tournament, 5th year now. That's in Trinidad. Yes, yes, that tournament is a very exciting tournament. It's a very exciting tournament. So after 71 over, South Africa 276 for 6. 276 for 6. The wicket takers for the West Indies are Joseph with 3, Roach with 1, and Gabriel with 1. Well done, Roach. Batting for South Africa, Elgar made 71, Markram 115, Zori ran out for 28, Klaasen made 20. Those are the batsmen to talk about. So South Africa, 276 for 6, winning the toss and batting first. Good delivery that from Roach. Keegan beaten. Leaving him. Roach is in a very good spell here. Very good spell. Let's see what happened here. Batsman. Oh, he should have left that alone. It was short, wide outside the half stump, and he looked to play at it. He should have left it alone. Look, he didn't get the edge. Sorry for us, he didn't get the edge. Roach to Peterson. Peterson on the back foot and punches this forward a point. The man on the sweeper boundary comes in and field, and there's only a single. 277 now for 6. Roach down in 123 kilometers per hour, so that's just about 80 miles per hour. Charlie X, Dave Mohammed, boss, you realize I'm not talking about the match right now. I will leave that up to you, my brother. You're doing well. Keep it up, Lord. Dave Mohammed, I need you for an interview. I'm telling you the truth. I need you to come on for an interview. Dave Mohammed. They are resetting the field as Roach mopped his brow with his left hand. They are resetting the field. So, mid-on, mid-off. 2 slip. Roach makes his way into Janssen, up to the wicket and bowl to Janssen. Janssen leaves that one alone outside the half stump. Willow of the game, New York. Okay, so there it is, Willow of the game, New York. No, it's in the Leewards Island. It's in the Leewards Island. Okay, it's in the Leewards Island. I'm going to follow it. You said it's a T10 tournament, so I can follow it and we can do some watch along on it. Can follow it and do some watch along on it. Breaker environment. We appreciate that, Breaker environment. Thanks. Thank you for that. 277 for 6 as Roach turns at the top of his mark. Wow, the screen go blank. The screen go blank. So it's 277 for 6. The score remains 277 for 6. Charlie X, if Shannon love what he do, he will be fit. He will fix the fitness. That is also true. Charlie X and Breaker Environment are having a lovely, lovely conversation. Please though, slash a like on the video and click on the subscribe button. It is free. Click on those links in the video description. Support Best Buy USA. You know that Best Buy USA sells a wide range of things. And Soulmate cricket shoes. For the best cricket shoes around, click on the link and buy a cricket shoes. Tony Wheeler TV in Guyana. Tony's from Guyana. 277 for 6. Roach. So I think they're going to bring back Joseph. Let's see if we get this right again. Joseph should replace Gabriel now, because they have been bowling Gabriel in 3 over spells. So Gabriel have bowled 12 overs, 1 for 49, and is 2 edge short of firstly. Well done, Roach. Roach is really into a good spell. Willow TV. James Anderson is the #1 bowler in the world, Charlie X. At 40 years old, he's the #1. Oh, Dylan John. How you doing, Dylan John? Dylan John is a good local cricketer from St. Lucia. Is it St. Lucia, Dylan John? Bowl left arm pace. I think Dylan John bowl left arm pace. When the Jamaica Tallawers were in St. Lucia, Dylan John was one of the net bowlers. And the comments coming from the Jamaica Tallawers squad during the CPL is that they are very impressed with Dylan John and they think that he should have been probably a part of the Windward Island setup. So it's a very good left up. Reports coming out of the Jamaica Tallawers squad. When they were in St. Lucia, Dylan John was one of the net bowlers and they were very, very impressed with Dylan John. Big up Dylan John. Good to see you on the show. The game is so far for the West Indies. Yes, good. Something that I was thinking about before this match started. The cricket forum got it right again. Joseph is back into the attack. Wow. You see that, Charlie X? Joseph is back into the attack. I told you, Joseph. I will look in the wicket. So Joseph makes his way now. Gathers momentum, passes the umpire ball to Keegan. He leaves that outside the half stump through to the keeper. No run. The score remained on 277 for 6. I told you. Yes, from St. Lucia. He's from St. Lucia. BT Sport. So thank you for all the persons in the chat who are putting where we can watch the match. I really, really appreciate it. Tony, yes, it is showing on Willow TV. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Cricket Forum, Anderson, Gabriel are not the same type of bowler. Anderson is a swing bowler. Gabriel is a pace bowler. True, Gabriel muscles his way in while Anderson gliding. Down the leg side, another good take by Joshua Silva. Really keeping good. Yes, Dylan John. Yes, man. The report coming out of the Jamaican Tallawers squad is that you were very, very impressive in those net sessions. You were very, very impressive. And, well, again, and maybe I shouldn't even say this because, we in Jamaica cannot make the decision for Windward Island cricket. But it was a belief, though, among the squad member that you should have been around Windward Island cricket. Not necessarily, they cannot say that you should be in the team, but they are of the belief that you should have been around Windward Island cricket. Willow TV in the state, R2. R2, what we need one for the road. One for the road. But we still have about 50 minutes to play, because although the match scheduled to finish in another 21 minutes, because the West Indies over rate is so slow, they are going to go for another 30 minutes. Cricket Forum, you need to be in the commentary box. Thank you, General. Thank you. I appreciate it, and those things means a lot to me. They means a lot. They means a lot to me. So let us big up our star player who have made, yes, this young lady on the screen here. As I said, she was named in the team of the tournament for the World Cup. She wasn't named in the most valuable team of the tournament. That's Charisma Ramharack from Trinidad. Her sister, I'm told, the persons in the chat, because I always say that the chat is more intelligent than I. They said that her sister worked on Sportsmax, so she should be very, very happy. So Charisma Ramharack, she made the team of the T20 World Cup, which was won by Australia. So big up to her, and well done. At least West Indies have someone in the team. Joseph is bowling a very, very, very good spell here. He's bowling very fast. Currently, Rakeem Cornwall playing in the Leeward Islands competition, Antigua, 488 for 9 declared. Could we get some more detail on that score? Joseph to Janssen, short delivery on the gloves, but it went right down in front of him. That could have gone anywhere, but it went right down in front of him. I think when we could go doing India and Australia and beat them in their backyard, then we're ready to rumble again. That is true, Mohammed. That should be. Sweet Mango, welcome to the show. The physio is on the field, and that was a fast delivery from Joseph. So the score is 278 for 6. Joseph have so far gotten 3 for 54. Roach have gotten 1 for 59. Gabriel have gotten 1 for 49. The other wicket was a run out, Chandapal to Da Silva, who broke the stump. The West Indies have left out Motie out of their playing 11. News coming through is that Motie has a lower back injury and was not considered because of the injury. South Africa, the match has been played at Centurion. This is the first of 2 test match. South Africa won the toss this morning and decided to bat, and they put on 141 for the first wicket before Joseph and Gabriel finally started bowling some short deliveries to Elgar. We saw where in Australia the short delivery was getting Elgar out caught down the leg side, but the West Indies did not employ that tactics until Elgar passed 50. Finally, a good bumper from Joseph. He could not ride it, and the trap was set, and Blackwood took a catch on the third man boundary. He misjudged the catch, but he eventually took the catch, because in the end, it doesn't matter whether you catch it with half a finger or the whole palm. It doesn't matter. You were caught, and you're caught, and you're out. So we got the breakthrough, 141. Since then, West Indies have fought back brilliantly and have gotten another 5 wickets for 137 runs. At this stage, South Africa are 278 for 6. So you could say the day's play is even so far, although South Africa got a good start. But you may recall that in the West Indies, when South Africa were in the West Indies, it tends to be the cock who was always saving the South Africans, because West Indies tend to get through the top order and the cock always comes and give us trouble. So this is a good bowling effort from the West Indies after that opening stand of 141. Getting another 5 wickets for only 137 runs. So in all, South Africa have lost 6 wickets for 137 runs. This is good for the West Indies. Sheldon Smith said they're not going to make 300. I think they're going to make 320. But I hope Sheldon Smith is right. I would love to be wrong. I would love to be wrong, not on the higher side, but on the lower side. Once they make less than 320, I'll be comfortable. If they made 300, less than 300, I'll be happy that Sheldon Smith had got it right and I got it wrong. So, Charlie X, your comment. Sweet Mango, welcome to the show. Let me read. Good morning. Can anyone truly say, why would the West Indies leave out the team a bowler who just took 19 wickets in the... He's injured, Sweet Mango. We are hearing that he's injured. We are hearing that he's injured. Has been betting extremely well. I played with 6 members of that Antigua team in under 15. Kareem Agor. Is he in the Leeward team, Charlie X? Is he in the Leeward team? Thank you. Explanation. Sweet Mango, thank you. I'm saying that's a wonderful community we have here. We have a wonderful community. And please subscribe. It is free to subscribe. And click on those links in the video description and support Best Buy USA and Soulmate Cricket Shoes. In turn, support the Cricket Forum. It's a wonderful community. They should make 300. It's only 6 wickets down. Yeah, but these 2 guys can bat, These 2 guys can bat. So we need to nick out one of these. And so when you nick out one of these, you say you open up one end. When they are 278, 300. I hope I'm wrong on this, I hope I'm wrong on this. I really hope Sheldon is right. Good delivery from Roach into the batsman. Keegan Peterson covers up and plays it down to mid-on. So Peterson is batting a long time now. So he's on 12 from 41 deliveries. Mark Janssen is on 4 from 10 deliveries. Kemar Roach in his 14th over turned at the top of his mark. No, he stopped. He stopped. They're setting the field. Roach moves in to bowl to Keegan Peterson, leaves alone outside the half stump. Wasteful delivery. You need to get closer to the stump, Roach. Need to get closer to the stump. Made 175. Is he in the leeward? Is he in the leeward? Good for the chat. So we talk about Willow TV. I went to a senior cup match on Saturday, and Tevin Gilsey, the Jamaican opener, he made another century. He made another century for the Jamaica Defence Force. He represented the Jamaica Defence Force. The Jamaica Defence Force was playing against Portland, and he made another century. I think the Jamaica Defence Force won that match. Yes, Charlie X, he has been batting well. Oh, good to know you played with him. Yes, Charlie X is a cricketer and he talks the game very well. 279. Roach bowler no ball here. So 279 for 6. 279 for 6. That was a no ball by Roach. So let's watch Roach. He bowls to Peterson. Peterson covers up, plays it down to cover, and there's no run. Onto the front foot is Peterson, covers up. So West Indies, 3 slips a gully, a cover, a mid-off. We're in the 74th over. That's a good delivery from Roach. Touching down just about mid and out, just outside the half stump, about 4th stump. That's the line that he needs to bowl. That's the length he needs to bowl. I like this guy Peterson, but we need to nick him off. The 3 slip couches, gully couches, cover, mid-off. Roach makes his way in up to the wicket, bowl to Peterson. Good delivery. That one comes back into him and he eases it down to cover again. No run. Good delivery that from Roach. Reefer polishes away. Toss the ball to the fielder at mid-off. The number 11. I think Brathwaite wears the number 11. So 3 slips a gully, a cover, a mid-off, mid-on. Those are the 7 fielder that I'm seeing. I'm not able to tell you where the other 2 are right now, but on the screen, I can identify those 7 fielding position as Roach turns at the top of his mark, makes his way in, the slips go down. This one is into Peterson, and Peterson onto the front foot and ease it down to mid-on. Good bowling here by Roach. Good straight bowling at the stump. The young Tiger will score a double against South Africa. And my people, he just raw talent, like he is the senior, he's a senior Tiger, his father-in-law. Yes, there's your boss. I need you to help me to play some more cricket. I will try, Dylan John. I will try. And as I have said, I have said I will try. I will try. I will try. And there are many persons in this community. There are many persons in this community who will try and help you to play some cricket. I have a meeting at 11 o'clock today with a very influential person in cricket, 11 o'clock Jamaica time. I have a phone call with him at 11 o'clock. And I will bring up your name to him, Dylan John, and see what can be done. I'll bring up your name. I will bring up your name. Yes, man, I gave up cricket to go to college to be an accountant. I live a good life. No, but we still love cricket. That's very good, Charlie X. We are happy. We are happy. We are happy. We are happy for that. We are happy. We are happy. We are happy for you, Charlie X. We are glad. But I still play cricket, so I hope you'll play some cricket. Not Sunday gone, but the Sunday before I played a match. And I don't remember how many I made, but I was not out. I played a shot over mid-wicket, you see. It was a real thing. The little bowler come pitch up in my pan and lick him over mid-wicket, man. Dollar. It went like a rocket into the boundary. I think I posted it, you know. Look at the videos. I think I posted that shot, you know. But what was outstanding for me in that match? I took 4 catches in the match, you know. I can't recall taking more than 1 catch in a match yet, but I took 4 catches in that match. 2 of them were straightforward. One was I was at short mid-wicket and the ball lobbed to me. Joseph makes his way into Peterson onto the stumps. He eases this down to mid-wicket. The fielder from mid-on runs to his right field and they are through for a single. So the first catch I had to run forward and bust a half dive to catch it. It was somehow routine. The second catch, it lobbed to me at short mid-wicket. The third catch, I was at gully and it came straight, and I took it. But the fourth catch, I was on the long on boundary and I have to run about 20 meters to my right and then dive. It was a brilliant catch. It was world class. I'm telling you, it was world class. I should have had that on video, but I don't have it. I would have showed it, but it was world class. So I still play some cricket, Charlie X. So I know you're an accountant, you're a busy man, but try and play some cricket, man. Try and play some cricket. If you don't play the cricket, you have to go to the gym. And I go to the gym sometime, but I realize that when I play the cricket, I don't need to go to the gym. And I enjoy playing the cricket more than going to the gym. Although when you go to the gym, there's always some beautiful ladies at the gym, you know. The gym is a very exciting place to go to. There are always some beautiful ladies at the gym. But boy, it is hard work at the gym. You know, you have to be disciplined at the gym. But when you go and play the cricket, man, you just enjoy the game, man. Come on, Roach, get the wicket left. Yes, we need Roach to get a wicket. Roach to Janssen on his pad and he clips this away down to the fine leg boundary for 4. Joseph went for the Yorker and Janssen clipped it away down to the fine leg boundary for 4. So Janssen is now at 9. Peterson is on 13. It's 285 for 6 at the end of the 75th over. 285 for 6 at the end of this. I think they're going to pull Roach now. Myers need to get a ball. Myers, I'll bring back Gabriel for a short spell from Roach end. But I don't think they're going back to Gabriel. But Myers should go back. Myers should get a ball. That delivery, that last delivery from Joseph, 144 kilometers per hour. That was a wicked delivery to Janssen. So after he clipped the ball down to fine leg for 4, Joseph responded with a sharp bouncer. It was wicked. Wow. You saw me flinch. They showed the replay and you saw me flinch. It was a wicked delivery. It was a wicked delivery. Oh, they don't show it again. It was a wicked delivery. Yes, man, I still have the reflexes, man, and I'm 53. Still have the reflexes and I'm 53. You're talking about the catch at gully. Yeah, man, I pocket that every day, man. I don't remember George Powell, who used to play for Jamaica. I think he made a 95 before lunch in a Sheffield Shield match. I don't know how many of you remember George Powell. George Powell was at first slip when I took the catch at gully and he turned and said, "Good catch, boy, good catch." You know? Yeah, man, good catch. It was a good catch. I think you were playing tennis. You watch the video, that look like tennis to you? That look like, come on, man, that look like tennis. Watch back the video, man. Watch back the video and you will see. The video is on the home page. Click on the video and watch it back. What tennis? It wasn't tennis. Come on, about tennis. You don't see how fast that ball went into the mid-wicket boundary. Like a rocket out of a gun. Come on, about tennis. He's injured. Claude Murphy is injured. They say he has a lower back problem. No, man, Scoreboard cricket, Claude Murphy. Scoreboard cricket, man. Scoreboard cricket. It was Scoreboard cricket, man. I don't remember who the batsmen are. I don't remember who the... I bowled 1 over for 1 run, and they're begging me to bowl another over. But trust me, the arm could not go over to bowl another over. I was getting some serious turn. And one of the balls should lick out one half stump, but it just missed the half stump. It pitched way outside the stump and missed the half stump by a whisker, man. You should have seen it. I'm telling you, man. I was turning the ball square, but I couldn't bowl another over. You should have seen it. I'm telling you. You should have seen it, man. See if you agree with me, boss. Look back and see how many matches we lost with our bowlers batting at the end and the batsmen do it. That is true. There are so many times I agree with the Dave Mohammed. Dave Mohammed, I say, man, I need to interview. You remember George Powell? Yes, man, he was at first slip. We have a match to play on the 29th. I'm going to try and film it. I'm trying to get a camera. So I'm trying to put some funds together to get a camera. As soon as I will be carrying more matches live. I need a higher end camera. And when I get that higher end camera, I'll be carrying some more matches live. Hopefully in another month or two, I will get that. The camera that I saw it, and I think it's about $5,000. So by the time you clear it through custom, and so you probably are going to run about $6,000, $6,000 US. But as soon as I get that camera, I'm going to carry some Senior Cup matches live and some of these Scoreboard matches live. I'll be carrying it on the channel, and we can have a good shot. It's all about fun. I think Roach is bowling 1 over extra. I would not have bring back Roach for this over. I would have brought back my first choice would have been Gabriel, but I don't think Gabriel can manage it because he doesn't too long finish a spell. But I'd give back the ball to Mayers. So I would bring back Mayers. I just think that Roach ball, oh my God. Just as I say it pitched up into Janssen pad and Janssen flicked it away wide off mid-on for 4. Just as I said it. Just as I said it. I don't think Roach should have been bowling this over. So after 76 over, at the end of 76 over, South Africa winning the toss and choosing to bat on the first day of the first test match are 290 for 6. The top scorer in the South Africa innings so far has been Aiden Markram, who made a good 115. Hitting 18 fours. There were some very pleasant drives through the offside, but Roach didn't nick off his edge more than one occasion. What you talking about, Lol Murphy? I'm telling you, ask George Powell the next time you saw him. I'm telling you, I turn it square. It pitch outside, it pitch about another set of stump outside the leg stump and miss the half stump by a whisker. I'm telling you. We got a wicket. Somebody put in the chat, Claude Murphy put in the chat that we got a wicket. Let's see, your feed is probably ahead of mine. I'm not seeing that, Claude Murphy. I think we can walk away. I think if we can walk away, I don't get the last part. Yes, we got a wicket. Mayers! I'm a genius. What I said, bring back Mayers. Let's see what happened. Keegan reviewing it, but let's see what happened. He has been given out. I am a genius. I said, bring back Mayers. Thank you, Claude Murphy. They're reviewing it. Let's see what happened. Mayers to Keegan. Let's see. They are giving a spin vision. Out. That out. It may be umpire's call, but it's not missing. It's an in swinger. Hard into the pitch, back into the batsman. No edge. Clearly into the pad. That out. I can see leg stop. That don't look high. Myers not have enough pace, and the ball is an old ball. The ball is 76 overs old. That not going over the stump. Good decision. It in line. It in. Full. 3 red. Out. Bring back Myers. Sheldon Smith. How you doing? Can we get them out? 290 for 7. 290 for 7. Rabada is going to come to the crease and try to swing. I agree with you. I agree with you. Just run through this chat. Sunil, I agree with you. Coming down to your chat. So much enjoying this channel. Thank you, Sunil. Thank you. It means a lot to me. You have always supported me. Thank you. It means a lot to me. If that report is true, then and only then will I forgive them for not playing Motie. I believe this is an excuse for not picking him in the 11. So Winston King, let's see. Mayers is by far a better bowler than Roach. Mayers has done brilliantly better than Roach overseas. Sunil Kumar, you're making a very good point there. You're making a man, you are the best. Thank you, John P. Nicole. Thank you, man. That means a lot. That means a lot to me, man. That means a lot to me. I get it right sometime, but boy, sometimes I get it right so often. Mayers with the magical arm. Claude Murphy. Look, I have to see that delivery you bowled for myself. I feel you're fooling me. No, man. When Claude Murphy, if ask George Powell when you see him. Ask George Powell when you see him. Somebody's putting in the chat, say another wicket. Somebody's putting in the chat, that's another wicket. Let's see if Myers is wrecking havoc here. It's still saying 290 for 7, but somebody's putting in the chat another wicket. You want another wicket or we got another wicket? Kenrick, is that you want another wicket or we got one? For one, Steve Smith might be correct. What about Steve Smith? What about Steve Smith, William King? What about Steve Smith? Tell us more. Somebody say, is it that you need another wicket, Kenrick, or we got another wicket? Because 290, everything. I'm looking at 2 different things, and both of them are saying 290 for 7. So is it that you want another? So I don't know. West Indies might be able to get them under 300. I would love that. Sheldon Smith have said that a long time ago. Oh, you mean Sheldon Smith, Winston King. Okay, it's Sheldon. Oh, you mean Sheldon Smith. Yeah, he might be correct. Hope that is correct. I hope I am wrong. But Claude Murphy, I'm telling you, man, I turned that delivery clear, square. So I'm telling you. So Sheldon Smith, it's Sheldon Smith, Winston King, it's Sheldon Smith. That's a good delivery, touchdown just outside the half stump. Rabada pushes at it. It beats the outside edge and collect by the silver. The score remained at 290 for 7. This has been a good fight back for the West Indies. South Africa was 141 without loss. And Markram and Elgar was at the crease laughing. And since then, they have lost 7 wickets for 149 runs. Good going West Indies. Silver. And Mayers on his way to bowl to Rabada. Rabada covers up. Good defensive, solid defensive shot. So at the end of 77 overs, the West Indies, South Africa choosing to bat are 290 for 7. You see, I love this moves from Mayers. If we do not get the other 3 wickets in the next 3 overs, Gabriel and Joseph should get the new ball. Joseph and Gabriel should get the new ball and give us a late burst. Maximum 3 overs each. But even if they give us 2 overs each, we'll be satisfied. I hope that Craig Brathwaite doesn't delay taking the new ball. And it is good that he's bowling older now. That is telling me, and I hope I'm right, that is telling me that he's resting Joseph, giving Joseph a little breather, so that as soon as the new ball due, Ian Gabriel will get it. As soon as the new ball due, Ian Gabriel is getting it. I'm hoping that's what he's doing. I hope he doesn't delay taking the new ball. Oh, yeah, the same Myers Wicket you were talking. I was watching at the replay. Sorry, just tuning back. Okay. Good. One more for the road. True, one more for the road. But with 25 minutes of play left, and I said we were going to bowl 85 overs today. We are not going to get the 85 overs. Not even that we are going to get. We're probably going to get 83. Probably going to get 83. So Joseph 2 overs and Gabriel 1 with the new ball. We could sit them out this evening, if batsman out again to delay the play. Yes, 1 for the road. At least 1 for the road. At least 1 for the road. True. You laugh last, laugh the best. Who laugh last, laugh the best? Jupiter Saturn. Are you from South Africa? We have a South African in the chat. Welcome to the chat. But we are going to laugh last, man. We are going to laugh last, Saturn. We are going to laugh. Last laugh is the best laugh. True. It looked like Jupiter Saturn. Where are you from? Johannesburg? You're from Cape Town. Tell us where you're from. Dave Mohammed, I think if we can walk away smiling from South Africa, it means a lot to Caribbean people. I will be the start of a new bill. Cannot blow again. Start of a new bulb. Yes, if we can walk away from South Africa. My concern with the South Africa tour is not so much the South African batting. I think they got away this morning. They got away. We should have bowled them out already, but that gone. They got away. But we have fought back well. Will we now be able to get 300, 350? That's my concern. So a lot will depend on the openers. A lot is going to depend on the openers. Lot. And I hope the middle order come to the party. I hope Blackwood come to the party and Reefer continues recent consistent form. Mayers would have been getting used to these South African bowlers from in the T20. So I really looking forward to that. Winston King, for the life of me, I don't know why Joseph is not the opening the bowling. He's our best bowler by far. But he opens the bowling. He and Roach open the bowling. Roach from one end and Joseph from one end. You mean that he should get the first bite of the cherry? Well, all right, I see your point, but I'm comfortable with that. He comes from one end, older. This ball is into the boundary, but I don't know what happened. Edge. Whoa, good delivery from Older. It was an edge. Myers dived to his right at first slip, but he just couldn't. Was that the keeper catch though? And this is what we need to. No, but should the Silva have gone for that catch? This is what we need to discuss here. Should the Silva have gone for that catch? Should the Silva have been brave and have gone for that catch? Would Jeffrey Dujan have gone for that catch? Would Adam Gilchrist have gone for that catch? Would Richard Pant have gone for that catch? Should but should he have gone for it? It dropped shot. My reason here, listen to me, Claude Murphy. Listen me, Claude Murphy. If the ball goes to the right of first slip, and this is basic cricket, if the ball goes to the right of first slip, it means then that first slip was too far. If the ball goes to the right of first slip, it must be the keeper catch. If first slip is standing in the correct position, and there was not one slip, there was 3 slips. So if first slip is standing in the correct position, and the ball goes to his right, it must be the keeper catch. That is my reason. So Da Silva should have gone for it. I would have preferred Da Silva went for the catch and it dropped. More than the catch did not go to hand. Because the only way we can catch the ball unless it hits somebody's hand. Da Silva should have gone for that catch. I don't think it dropped short of Myers, and Myers was going to his right. That means it should have been the keeper catch. But let me hear what you're saying in the chat. I really think, yes, that's what I meant. Roach should never open the bowling. It should be Joseph and Gabriel. Yes, I take that position, but if Roach is not bowling the new ball though, Winston King, he make no sense in the team. Roach best up, he got a wicket here, but we know that Roach best opportunity to get wicket is with the new ball. So he's always going to bowl the new ball. Good delivery that from Myers again, that one comes back in sharply. And look at how Myers is bowling right now. Look at how Myers is bowling. And can someone tell me why Myers and Older need to be in the team? Myers need to bowl more and Older not in the team. But again, let's support the 11 that is on the field. I'm sorry to digress. I'm sorry to digress, but I just get carried away when I look at how Myers is bowling here. Look at the replay. It was somewhat in front of Myers to his right. Keeper would have not got... If it is in front of Myers, if it is not carrying to the first slip, the keeper must have to go for it, Claude Murphy. Myers to Jansen. Jansen leaves alone, through to the keeper. Charlie X, Sheldon Simmet, John P. Nicol. Wanna back me up, no man? If the ball is to the right of first slip, the keeper has to go for it. He has to go for it. You agree with Claude Murphy? No, man. The keeper have to go for it. The keeper has to go for it. If it is the right of first slip, the keeper has to go for it. Has to go for it. Thank you, John P. Nicol. Thank you. See, I have someone on my side here, man. I have somebody on my side. Yes, that Silva should have dived for that catch. Basic cricket. Very good point, John P. Nicol. Basic cricket. If the ball is to the right of first slip and is dropping short, the keeper must go for it. Let the keeper drop it. Thank you, sir. Thank you, John P. Thank you. Charlie X, my coach would shout out. That was the keeper, but thank you. Da Silva should have gone for it. Let him drop it. Let him drop it. Myers is real. Yeah, missing leg stump. Missing leg stump. LBW decision, it pending. Was he given out or was he given not out? Missed the bat. It looked, yeah, it missing leg stump to me. It missing leg stump to me. It missing leg stump going down through Claude Murphy. It missing leg stump to me. True, you guys are right. You see, we know the cricket in this chat. It miss. Well, it might be clipping leg stump, you know. It might be clipping leg stump. It might be clicking leg stump. Look, come on, go now. Go to ball tracking. Original. Oh, sorry, rest in this review. It in line. Missing. Right. You guys were right. You guys were right. Mark, SA batted very well this morning. Our bowling during the first two sessions were very flat. Great comeback, though it is in the third session. West Indies should have been batting now, but we are doing great so far. That's a very, very solid, good analysis. Well done, Mark. I agree with you. Not out. Yes, Kendrick, it was not out. Myers is very good. Myers is a very bad player. You mean, I think he mean a good player. Yeah, sometimes we use, yeah, yes, that's, you're from Jamaica, sing? Sometimes we say bad and we mean good. Nah, man, Da Silva could not get there even if he was elastic, man. It was far. Claude Murphy, if Da Silva dive and did not get there, I'll be comfortable with that. My position is, my opinion is, if the ball is dropping short of first slip, the keeper has to go for it. Has to. Let him miss it, let it drop, but he has to go for it. That is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that he would have caught it, but if it is dropping short at first slip, the fielder has to go for it. The fielder has to go for it. 296 for 7. 296 for 7. My monitor here is saying 300, so that means 300 for 7. The screen is saying 296, but the monitor is saying 300. So Older is bowling. So apparently Older bowl a 4 ball. Older probably will bowl a 4 ball. So this is the 88th over being bowled now. So let's see if Brathwaite is going to give Gabriel and Joseph the new ball, because that's what we want to see. So this conversation is eating up, not the keeper ball. Remember, slips are in semicircle position. Yes. But Wicket, Claude Murphy is saying Wicket 300 for 8. Yes, my screen is saying 300 for 8. This is saying Older got a wicket. Wow, well done, Older. As I run out. What I'm seeing here on the screen is a ball driven. Let's see what happened here. It's a caught Blackwood bowl Older. Rabada caught Blackwood bowl Older. Let's see. Oh, slip. Yes, second slip. Caught at second slip. Just come up on the monitor. But it's a caught Blackwood bowl Older 8. So 300 for 8. I hope, despite that wicket in a Brathwaite, the new ball must come, even if you're giving it to Older and Joseph. Because Older get a wicket. So you're going to give it to Older or Joseph. But you must get the new ball. Dave Mohammed, boss, you see what does happen time to time, over again and again, when you're having big teams to kill them and done. Yes, that is true. There are so many times you have big team to kill them. Don't deliver our bowlers next. Our batsmen don't deliver entertainment. Our bowl. That is true. That is so. That is true. Yes, Jupiter Saturn 8 wicket down. Okay, then big chase. Yes, he got a wicket. Kenrick 320. Kenrick Unga, I've been saying 320, but I've been saying 220 a long time now. From there were 244 for 4. I was saying 320. But Sheldon Simmet was saying less than 300. So I hope both Sheldon and I are wrong. I hope both of us wrong. Because they reach 300, that means Sheldon is wrong. But I hope I am also wrong that they don't reach 320. So I really hope that I'm wrong. Yes. I 304 now for 8. I'm going to look at this now. No, 300. They are now 304 for 8, Sheldon. They are now 304 for 8. No, man, that's not going to happen, man. We have some good batsmen and they're going to come good. This might be the match that our Talisman finds form with the bat and ball. I hope so, because we're going to need him for India. Who's your talisman, Charlie X? Mayers? Oh, that was driven down the ground. Lovely shot. Cortez come and spang 2-4 off Older. So any thought of giving Older the new ball has vanished. Because those 2 shots from Cortez. Now I must admit that Silva is not the most agile, but it was far from him. We would have just been diving for the camera. Claude Murphy, at 8 wicket gone, Claude Murphy, man. We discussed that another time, man. So 308 for 8. So any chance of Older getting the new ball has just vanished. when he bowls those 2 off volley to Cortez. Atanase is not in the team. Atanase is not in the team. I don't know. He just got a wicket and bowling off volley. I do not know why. Why is older bowling off volley? Why is bowler ball? South Africa want light. What is it now? Because the new ball is due. 11 minutes to go. We have another 11 minutes. 1 over from Joseph and 1 from Gabriel. Fast like lightning. I hope they take the new ball. I hope they take the new ball. Too fast over now. Too fast over. Please slash a like on the video and click on the subscribe button. They're taking the light. They're checking the light to see what it is. This match where our best batsmen must take their batting seriously and make runs. 308 for 8. That means the match is balanced. Looked like SA was going to fly away, but West Indies bowlers came back very well. No, this is rubbish. This is rubbish from our captain. This is rubbish for our captain. Bowl your fast bowlers and go off the field. Don't bowl chase. This is rubbish, man. This is not captaincy at all. This is not captaincy. This is not Scoreboard cricket. This is test cricket. Why are you bowling chase? Why are you bowling chase? Why are you doing what the South Africans want? Why is our captain doing what the South African want? Why? Bowl your fast bowlers. And if the umpires want to take you off the field, let them take you off. Why are you doing what they want? No, man, this is poor captaincy, man. We have seen it time and time again. Yes, but I agree with you, John P. Nicol, but let them come off the field. Let them come off the field. We got 8 wickets already. So we start the first thing in the morning with the Pacers. Don't do what the South African wants. You must do what your opponents don't want. What if Joseph bowl the first ball and get a wicket? The very first ball, run in, bowl the first ball. If they want to come off after that, they come off. I don't agree. I do not agree with chase bowling. Bowl our fast bowlers. If they want to come off the field, come off. Bowl our fast bowlers. Look there. Man had a reverse sweep. Make him reverse sweep something from our 9 throat. Give Joseph and Gabriel the ball and make him reverse sweep something from our 9 throat. I saw the cricket must play. This is rubbish cricket. What's the display here? Rubbish cricket. Please click on those links in the video description and support Best Buy USA and Soulmate cricket shoes. Buy some cricket shoes for our youngster today in a primary school or something. And you know, Best Buy have a wide range of items, wide range of electronics, fitness equipment, everything. Click on those links and support television, computers, everything. Just click on those links and support Best Buy USA. Why? Why is Chase bowling? I do not understand. Yes, Supernova from being 221 for 1 to 200. Yes, we have said it a lot that the bowlers fight back. Thank you for your comment, Supernova. It's a lot from the regional 4-day cricket finish. I'm not seeing your Supernova 22. Welcome though. Yes, your comment. Good comment. Yes, there, Mohammed. That is runs on the board already. Yes, runs on the board is always runs on the board. But I'm saying that you need to bowl your Pacers now. Don't play cricket in South African hand. Don't play the cricket. The light. So let them take the light, Claude Murphy. Bowl our best bowlers. If they can't bat in the bad light, come off. But don't bowl your spinners and give away runs. For the sake of giving away runs. Every additional run that South Africa makes, we will have to make it also. See, New Zealand beat England by 1 run. Bowl your fast bowlers, new ball. John P. Nicol. So let them come off. That's what I'm saying. Bowl your fast bowlers, let them come off. Bowl your fast bowler, let them come off. Why giving away easy runs? This is madness, man. Why Blackwood and Chase bowling? Bowl your fast bowlers and make them call off the game for the day. Madness, man. You agree with me? Thank you, Claude Murphy. Someone agree with me. Look there, full toss, one man back, driven through the cover. That look like a 4. Or will I feel on the boundary? Chanda Paul, fielding. Sheldon sing, you're not easy. Sing, Shidan, I don't have my glasses. Sing, you're not easy, you know. You're not easy. That's the 1 wicket for the match. You're not easy at all. Sheldon Smith, what I'm saying, you know, Chase bowled 14 overs for 33 runs. His first 10 overs was for 20 runs, and he bowled very well to back up Joseph. When Joseph, it was Chase and Joseph who put the stronger hold on the South African first. And we got the run out, and Joseph got the 2 wickets. Chase was bowling very well from the other end. And I agree with it at that time. But the new ball is due. You play the cricket. You see, Dave Mohammed is saying that when we are to kill the opposition, we don't kill them. The new ball is due. So what you do, you get your best bowlers to bowl the new ball. See there, Blackwood throwing ball and man bat. You get your best bowler to bowl the new ball. And if they can't bat, if the umpire think it is too dangerous, come off the field. You're not giving away free runs. Now, Blackwood and Chase might get a wicket and shut me up. But that's not how I play the cricket. I play the cricket serious. I saw Marco Jansen reverse sweeping to Chase. Yeah, man. See, they're discussing it there. See all that, then discussing it there, man. See, they're discussing it there. They're discussing it. Thank you for agreeing with me. Let out the fire and let them come off of the field. No, we are behind in the over rate. Yes, Sheldon, we are behind in the over rate, but that's okay. Who to pay the fine, pay the fine. And if they lose a point for slow over rate, they lose it. You know, that's how it goes. Well, the final coming off. Yes, they are coming off. So at the end of the day's play, South Africa winning the toss and batting first made 314 for 8. The West Indies came back very well in the latter part of the day's play. South Africa opening partnership put on 141 for the first wicket. Elgar and Markram was visible, laughing. They were laughing at the West Indies. And after that, West Indies came back very well. And we have gotten 8 wickets for 173 runs. So South Africa effectively, after Markram and Elgar was laughing, have lost their last 8 wickets for 173 runs. It was good fielding by Chanda Paul. It was aggressive bowling by Joseph. Roach, Gabriel, and Olden Myers played their part. Chanda Paul with that wonderful return to the keeper to run out Zuri at 121 for 1 to make it 221 for 1 to make it 222 for 2. All in all, it was a good day's play. It was a good century from Aiden Markram. He hit 18 spanking fours. Most of those were pleasant, pleasing shots through the offside. He edged Roach 1 and 2 times down to the third man boundary, and we could have gotten some wickets. Thank you all for tuning in. Please slash a like on the video and click on the subscribe button. Support Best Buy USA and Soulmate Cricket Shoes. Click on those links in the video description. Thank you. And we do this again tomorrow morning. I really enjoy the conversation. I really enjoy the show. And hopefully tomorrow afternoon at this time, we'll be happy because the West Indies will be closing in on South Africa 300 match. They are 314. I hope we get them out for less than 320. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Take care of yourself. Take care of your loved one. Be good now. Take care. One love.